All right, Algebra 2, welcome to your game plan 1-1 to 1-3, pages 7 through 9, video. We talked about this Wednesday in class. For those of you that are at home on Wednesday, this is the video to watch Thursday. Anyway, find the additive and multiplicative inverse for each number. I'm going to do number 3 with you here. So let's make sure 3 is in the video. 3, we have 2 1/3. So first off, the additive inverse is a negative 2 1/3. The multiplicative inverse, here's what you got to do. There's a little snowball move here. 2 times 3 is 3, plus 1 is 7. 7/3 is 2 1/3. We're going to flip it good. That is 3/7. The multiplicative inverse is another name for the reciprocal. Moving down to number 5. The additive inverse on 5 is a positive 3.5. You can give me the answer any way you want there. 3.5, 7/2. Be very careful on the reciprocal, the multiplicative inverse on this one, folks. You know the fraction is going to be negative. So just do 3 times 2, that's 6. 6 plus 1 is 7. Negative 7/2. See, if you do negative 3 times 2, you're going to get a negative 6. If you add 1 to it, you're going to get negative 5. Negative 5/2 is a negative 2.5. You don't want that. You want negative 7/2. Then flip it good. Negative 2/7. All right. Those are your helpful hints on that section. So if there's one I didn't do, that is your homework. All right, next section, please. I'm going to do 8 and 10 with you. I know that. 8, 10, and it looks like I'm going to do 11 as well. So on 8, distribution is what we got. Oh, no, we don't. 8, just combine like terms. This one brought to you by Match.com. Too many X's. Match.com. Negative 3x minus 8x is a negative 11x. And then, there we go. 5y plus 17y is 22y. All right, our favorite color, maroon. Number 10. Now we have some distribution. A's and B's. Let's make that your college report card there, your transcript. 8 times 5 is 40. A positive times a negative is a negative. 5 times 4 is 20b. A negative times a positive is a negative 14a. A negative times a positive is a negative 7b. Underline the like terms. 40a, negative 14a. Negative 20b, negative 7b. Okay, and combining like terms, 40 minus 14 gives me 26 for a. Negative 20, I'm in debt 20, and I lose 7 more, so I'm in debt 27. 26a minus 27b for 10. Number 11 coming your way here. Ooh, 11 looks very much like 12. We might have done 12 in class. But after we do 11, you can definitely do 12. Let's talk about 11. So on 11, there's 11. Little distribution. Negative times a negative is a positive. We have 15x. A negative times a positive is a negative 10y. A negative times a positive is a negative 32x. A negative times a negative is a positive. So then just do 8 times 3. 24y. Combine those x's. Combine those y's. 15 minus 32, it is a negative. What's the difference between 32 and 15? 17, negative 17x. Was in the whole 10, but I got 24 more, so it's a positive. 24 minus 10, 14y. All right, and that's that first page there with simplifying. Okay, not too bad. It doesn't equal anything. It's not an equation. It is simply an expression, so don't set it equal anything. That is it. Let's go to page 8. All right. On page 8, I'm going to help you with 14, 17, and then it looks like 18. All right. On 14, There we go. On 14. 1/2 of 20 is 10x minus 1/2 of 10 is 5y plus positive times positive 2x plus positive times a positive 6y. Underline the like terms, we have 12x. Negative 5 plus 6 gives me a single positive y. All right. Negative 5 plus 6 gives me a single positive y. Caffeine break brought to you by Crystal Light Energy Pure, Mr. Yak and Mrs. Yak's favorite Crystal Light flavor, energy, and pure. Crystal Light Energy. Now, let's talk about 17. Okay, I think you see it. 17. Here's what we're gonna do. Any calculator can do this. 5 times 24 is 120. And then you divide it by 3. 120 divided by 3 is 40x. Plus, 5 times 15 is 75. 75 divided by 3 is 25 for the y's. Lastly, let's do 18 on this page. Let's see, 18. 3 times 12, oh goodness gracious, it's 36a. A positive times a negative is a negative 24b. A negative times a positive is a negative 12b. A negative times a positive is a negative 30a. We see everything on that screen. Underline the like terms. 36a minus 30a, that is 6a. Negative 24, I'm in debt 24. I lose 12 more, my debt rises. 24 plus 12 is 36b. All right. That takes you through this section 1.2. The next page, page 9, is a review unit on foiling, multiplying binomials there, distribution, finding products. I will do, looks like 4, 6, and 8. Can we get them all? Mostly. 4, 6, and 8 I will put in this video. Okay, we say FOIL, because we got the first, x times x is x squared, not 2x. X times a negative 5 is a negative 5x. 8 times x is 8x. 8 times negative 5 is a negative 40. Combine like terms, the middle terms there should combine to give you something else. Negative 5 plus 8 is a positive 3x minus 40. We have a binomial, 2 terms, times a binomial. 2 times 2 should give you 4 terms, which usually simplifies there. And that's what we got. All right, on 6, 3 times 2 is 6. X times x is x squared. 3x times a negative 7 is a negative 21x. Negative 2 times 2 is a negative 4. Don't forget about the x. Negative 2 times a negative 7 is a positive 14. Let's combine like terms in the middle. I'm in debt 21. I lose 4 more. My debt rises, so I add 21 and 4 to give me a negative 25x plus 14. All right, and then, because I want to kind of finish it here, I'm going to do number 8. I'm going to put 8 right here. Now, 8 is a special one, and you'll know about its name later in the year, the beginning of this, I think, beginning of the second semester. Oh, gosh, this chapter, yeah, chapter 5 or 6. You have to forgive me for not having that down totally. All right. 2x times 2x. 2 times 2 is 4. 4x squared. 2x times 5, that's 10x. Negative 5 times 2x is a negative 10x. And negative 5 times 5 is minus 25. The middle terms cancel. 10x minus 10x, no x's. You're left with 4x squared minus 25. They canceled, not coincidentally. There's something special about those two binomials. You might be able to see why they cancel. We'll talk more about that later. Folks, this is Yak Math Videos, and that is your video. Algebra 2, you need to be finished. There'll be another video for you on Friday. I will say we are going to start on page 11 on Monday. First hour A, I told you we're going to start on 10, but we are going to start on page 11 on Monday. Because I'm going to make a video over page 10 for everyone on Friday. This is Yak Math Videos signing out.